Hi, good day. Welcome to CMS. We're still talking about the quant surveying in CMS and in continuation for the finishing work which we start in the last video. We already finished the internal finishing. As a part of the internal finishing is the partitions work. What is the partitions work? Normally when working in the construction we need to construct partitions. We have some kind of partitions in the construction, not only as a block work or a concrete work. There is some partitions like a gypsum board or like a wooden or glass partition or whatever. So CMS make a portion for this kind of partitions. So when you click in partition work, CMS will direct us for this page for the partitions. We'll find here this first buttons as the same before, as the same for other pages. This for jumping through the CMS pages, and these buttons to jump through the partitions types. Here you will find all the types of the partitions we have to insert according to your project specification for here in this location. We'll find here the steps we have to follow to insert all the partitions requirement. First step, to insert the partition types here in this locations. All this required to be filled by the partitions specification or partitions types according to your project specification. Either it is a wood, a gypsum, a glazed, stone, or whatever, any type of the partition required in your project according to the specification, you have to insert it here. After this, to choose the finishing type for each space. Of course, not all the space have the same types of partition, so according to the partition located in specified area, you have to choose which type of partition to start to insert here as a wall partition type. Then insert the location and the quantities for same type of the partitions here in each table. We have here more tables for each type, for all the locations or for all the partitions sharing in the same type of partition. You can add it here in one table. So accordingly you will insert the size, the length, and the height for each partition, plus the opening inside this partition. For example, if we have a partition inside the bathroom, there is a glass partition, you will insert only the length of this partition and the height according to the project section, and you will add it one by one. You will take the dimension from the drawing directly and you will add it one by one here. You will insert the length and the height, and in case of any opening in this type of partition you can add it here. The same you will do for everything. Suppose if you have a wooden partition in any location, you will add only the length and modify the height. This height also same is considered according to the levels which entered before in the columns, but of course you can modify according to your area or according to your partition height. You can change it one by one, and you will enter also the opening there related to this partition, as the CMS will calculate for you all the partitions area according to the types you already inserted there. This was also part of the internal finishing work. Thank you and see you in the next video. Goodbye.